Welcome back to Peavey Freak. I bought a new camera, a mic, and the Holy Grail. I fucked up when I was filming this. And I did a whole clean demo, talked a little bit about the history, and accidentally forgot to record the entire part. Or I didn't save it right, I don't know. This is a new camera. So, let's go over a bit of history real quick with this thing, the Peavey Rockmaster. This thing was built sometime in the 80s, probably. I don't entirely know. There's not a ton of information about these because they weren't crazy, but they are insanely badass. I just bought this one, and as you've heard in the intro, and as you will see, this thing is genuinely a beast. It's all tube as far as the preamp section. Obviously, there's no power amp section. As far as power amps and the rest of the signal chain, it's running into this right here, which is a Crate SPA 200, 200 watt power amp, which is then going into a cab, a older Line 6 cab that you've seen in the intro with a 57 on it. My guitar is an Epiphone Explorer with a Seymour Duncan Invader in the bridge. Now, interestingly, this, if you will notice, has two gain channels. You have the crunch gain and the ultra gain. We'll start with our crunch gain, which, believe it or not, sounds pretty good. We'll run it around there for now. That sounds pretty damn good. Not a ton of gain, but nice and crispy. That's with the gain a little further down. We'll crank the gain, and then we'll maybe dial in the EQ a little bit, because everything's still at noon on that. So even with the gain all the way cranked, it doesn't really have a ton of gain. But, if you'll notice, this has a pull gain. Fortunately, these pots are old, so the pot just comes off. But, wait, we're good. We'll set it to 5 with the built-in boost. That sounds really good. That sounds really good, even with the gain turned down a little bit. Let's turn that gain up. We'll find the sweet spot. Look. That is tight. That is percussive. That is just mean. I really like that. Very, very good sounding. Let's dial in our EQ on that a little bit. See how we can get it to sound. Ooh, that's a nice, like, stringy death metal sound. We'll try and dial it in a little bit different. Maybe a mid boot. That's a nice kind of Marshall-esque mid boost, I suppose, but without the really brittle, like, thinness. I like that quite a lot. Now, for the most exciting part, we get the Ultra channel. Now this is the fun one. People on forums very often will say that this is the predecessor to the 5150 in this Ultra channel. And when you hear it, I kind of believe it, because listen to this. Kind of flubby, to be honest. But the secret is, again, the pull boost. Because this goes from this to that. And that is just nuts. That is so good. God damn. I love this thing a lot. Well, that's a really good just general metal tone. Let me try and dial in some like death metal. If you like scooped ass death metal, this thing will do it. And this thing's very versatile little mid shift makes it really easy to kind of dial in two different sounds there. Now I know which one of those two I prefer, but this does still sound really good. Anyway, I think that's all for today. This thing's cool. This thing sounds really fucking good. A little bit of history. Quick demo of it. If you see one of these, fucking buy it. Insanely good studio tool. Insanely good sounding amp. Very versatile. Fucking badass. Stay rockin'. Peavey Freak. I don't know. Outro shit. Play a cool song.